Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 6th of November 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affair. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students, you have to download our application Careers Cloud and link is given in the description box. After that, you can log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low, but we are covering that current affair which can come in every type of exam. This is the hard work, this is the genuinity of Affairs Cloud team. How we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on an application on weekly basis. Most important is the monthly section, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is detail, second is question and answer format, third is best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and fourth one is pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affair very easily before your exam. And to enhance your performance further, we are also providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to cover one topic and you want all related news just from single PDF, then you can go for this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these three things are only related to banking and economy. But you can attempt this quiz on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are also providing detailed budget and economic survey. Also expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can revise this budget and economic survey again and again through your PDF. And if you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also covering every state and union territory current affair. It will definitely enhance your state performance. So we are covering all these things under one subscription, but you have to first of all download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. But both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you're a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years, because if you subscribe in 2022 for 2022 current affair, then the price will be high. So it is better to subscribe now, but we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start today's current affair, that is 6th of November 2021. But first of all, you have to like this video. Every student who is watching this video, please like this video. Please share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the first question in the most important question section is, Damon Galgut bagged Booker Prize 2021 for which novel? So you can see here the keyword underlined here. This is the Booker Prize 2021 and it is the most important. So maximum chances are there, like examiner will ask that who won this Booker Prize 2021. You can see here the name is Damon Galgut and this person belongs to South Africa. Country can be asked. So remember, South Africa. And the name of the novel is The Promise. So answer of this question is C. So this can be asked, the novel name can be asked, Booker Prize 2021 winner can be asked, or the winner's country can be asked. So these three things can be asked in exam. So all things are very, very important. And remember, South African author Damon Galgut has won the prestigious Booker Prize 2021 for fiction for his novel The Promise. It is a fictional novel and it is a tale of a troubled African family and its broken promise to a black employee. So you can see here, it is South African author Damon Galgut bags Booker Prize 2021, but it is for the novel The Promise, because there are so many novels, like this is the 9th novel he wrote. So you can see here, it was his 9th book that states that decline of one Dutch family in the South Africa over 4 decades. It means the 40 years from the apartheid era to the present day. So you have to remember this. And it is a tale of, I already told you, it is a troubled African family and its broken promise to a black employee. And with this recognition, Damon Galgut won £50,000 as an award amount. And Booker Prize is the world's most prestigious literary honors, which is also called Oscars of the World Literature. Oscars of the World Literature. And this person also previously nominated twice, like in 2003, he was nominated first time in the Booker Prize, and the novel was The Good Doctor. The Good Doctor. And in 2010, he was again nominated for a novel In a Strange Room. In a Strange Room. But he lost both times. But now he won this, you can say, Oscar Prize in the literature that is known as Booker Prize 2021. So this is the promise. And Shaggy Bain, you can see here, this novel won the Booker Prize of 2020. So this book was written by Douglas Stewart. Douglas Stewart, you can also remember this. This is very important. Moving to next question. So only one question was there in the most important section. Now we are moving to very important question section. But first of all, you have to like this video, share this video at least to your favorite friend, and please subscribe this channel now and join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Which country unveiled a coin recently to commemorate Mahatma Gandhi on the occasion of Diwali? So it is again very important because it is the government of United Kingdom who unveiled a 5 pound coin to commemorate Mahatma Gandhi's on the occasion of Diwali. So Diwali is a festival of Lord Ram, and it is worldwide celebrated festival, and this is the first time that United Kingdom government is releasing a coin on Mahatma Gandhi. So that's why this question is very important. And even you can also remember one name, which is Rishi Sunak, which is the Chancellor of United Kingdom, chose the final design for the coin. And you can also see this very beautiful coin. This is Mahatma Gandhi written here, and this is lotus flower is there. And United Kingdom unveils commemorative coin celebrating Mahatma Gandhi. And remember, it is 5 pound coin. Examiner can ask the denomination also. So it is 5 pound. So it is the first time that Mahatma Gandhi has been commemorated on an official UK coin. This is important. And who designed this coin? This is Hina Glover. You can also remember the name, Hina Glover. And quote in the coin, you can see this coin and you can also find the quote, "My life is my message." This is the quote, "My life is my message." So this is the quote you can also remember. And image in the coin, you can see this is the lotus flower. So this is the you can say image in the coin. So examiner can ask anything. And this coin is available in both silver and gold. You can see here the silver coin, but it is also available in the gold coin. So very important. And the design of the coin builds on enhancing the relationship between the especially the cultural relationship between the India and United Kingdom. So remember this. Moving to next question. Who wrote a book titled as the Cinema of Satyajit Ray? So the important keyword here is the Satyajit Ray, because it is the detail of the life of legendary Indian filmmaker Satyajit Ray. And we are also celebrating centenary celebration of 2021, and this is because of Satyajit Ray. And answer of this question is Bhaskar Chattopadhyay. So answer of this question is C. Remember, and the book describes 39 features film of Satyajit Ray, including various short films and documentaries to investigate their cinematic and social context. And it also contains essay on each film and documentary of Satyajit Ray. So remember, Satyajit Ray is the only Indian to receive Academy Honorary Award in 1992. And he was also awarded with the India's highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, for his contribution to the field of cinema, or you can say field of art. So this is very important. The name of the book is important because Satyajit Ray is there, and this is written by Bhaskar Chattopadhyay. And you can also see here the cover page is very beautiful, the Cinema of Satyajit Ray. So 39 short stories, documentaries and movies are explained under this novel, or you can say book. So remember, and Bhaskar Chattopadhyay is important. But other authors you are seeing here, like Manan Bhatt, very famous author. He recently wrote a book about Balakot airstrike. So this is also the name of the book, Balakot airstrike, How India Avenged Pulwama. So this is the name of the book. Kunal Basu, very famous economist, and he wrote like In an Ideal World. Next, Sudha Murthy, very famous, you can say entrepreneur, also working as the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation, and she wrote Now the Earth Got Its Beauty. Now the Earth Got Its Beauty. So this book written by Sudha Murthy. So all three books are very, very important. Moving to next question. Which state launched Janasevaka Scheme, which is a doorstep delivery of the government services of the state? and this state is Karnataka. So answer of this question is B. So Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, who was recently appointed, launched the state ambitious Jan Sevak, or you can say People Servant scheme. And you can also see here Karnataka government launched Jan Sevak scheme, which is offering home delivery services. And this is not the only scheme which was launched by Karnataka. One is the Jan Sevak, second is Jan Sampandana. Remember the second scheme also, it is Jan Sampandana, and it is an integrated public grievance redressal system which is known as IPGRS. But first of all, you have to remember what is Jan Sevak. It is providing a services of the government, like 58 government services can be availed at doorstep using this scheme, like Aadhaar card, caste or income certificate also included. And Jan Sevak means a scheme for citizens to avail doorstep delivery of the government services, because in 2019 the scheme was implemented in one district of the Karnataka, but now it will be launched in entire Bengaluru city, And the citizens can also use the toll-free helpline or the web portal to book for the government certificates required and avail the service at a cost of just 115 rupees. Any certificate, any service you required, you have to just pay 115 rupees at the portal or on the toll-free number. When the service will be delivered, you can pay the 115 rupees. And one application of Karnataka government which is known as Mobile One application. This is Karnataka government application, and it can be used to avail these services. So this is Jan Sevak program or Jan Sevak scheme. And second is Jan Sampadana. So remember, it is a one-step platform for the citizen to raise complaints on any government scheme or service. If you have any type of complaint regarding any service or the scheme of the Karnataka government, then you can use this Jan Sampadana platform, so that any type of the grievances can be provided by the state government. So the grievance redressal system is modeled after the CP Gram system, which was launched by you can say Defense Minister. CP Gram. CP Gram stands for Centralized Public Grievance Redressal and Monitoring System. So it is basically a copy of that system. It is launched by Karnataka government, and it extends 24/7 online support for the citizen. So remember, very important question. Now we are moving to next, but first of all, you have to remember about Karnataka. B.S. Bommai or Basavaraj S. Bommai is currently the Chief Minister. Governor is Thawarchand Gehlot ji. And very important national parks are there, like Kudremukh National Park is there. Dandeli National Park is there, basically Tiger Reserve is there. Kali Tiger Reserve is there. Very famous, you can say Kudremukh, Dandeli, Kali Tiger Reserve. Banerghatta National Park is there. Banerghatta, very important. So these are very, very important national parks in the Karnataka. Moving to next question. Who authored a new book titled An Economist at Home and Abroad, A Personal Journey? So this book is written by very famous economist and former even chief economic advisor to the government of India, and name is Dr. Shankar Acharya. So answer of this question is C. Just remember the name of the book and the author. And very famous economist, because he was served as the chief economic advisor to the government of India. And he was longest serving chief economic advisor to the government of India till date, because he served for a period of 8 years from 1993 to 2001. Even 3 different finance ministers are there during this time period, like Manmohan Singh was there, P. Chidambaram is there, Yashwant Sinha was there. So these were the finance minister, but only one chief economic advisor was there, who was Dr. Shankar Acharya. So that's why this is important. An Economist at Home and Abroad, A Personal Journey. And the book features the professional and personal life of the most accomplished policy economist, Dr. Shankar Acharya. So you can see here the cover page of this book, and you can also see the picture of Shankaracharya, a book titled An Economist at Home and Abroad by Shankaracharya. Very beautiful cover page. Moving to next question, but you can also remember the other authors here, like Dr. Utpal K. Banerjee. Very important book he wrote. He wrote Gita Govinda, Jayadev's Divine Odyssey. This is the caption, but you have to remember the name of the book. Dr. Prableen Singh wrote a book about shining Sikh youth of India. Earlier, Prableen Singh wrote Shining Sikh Youth of United States of America. Now he wrote Shining Sikh Youth of India. Next, Vijay Gokhale, he wrote The Long Game. The book name is Long Game, and this book is about China and India, the relationship between China and India, how the Chinese negotiate with India. The Long Game, very important. Next is, who is appointed as the ambassador of Russian Film Festival in India? So this is just a one-word question, and you can just remember the question as same as in slide. Who is appointed as the ambassador of Russian Film Festival in India? Answer of this question is Imtiaz Ali. Answer of this question is B. Very famous director, producer Imtiaz Ali, and I think all the students know about the movies of Imtiaz Ali, like well-known films like Jab We Met, you can say Love Aajkal, Rockstar, Tamasha, and he has been appointed as the ambassador of the Russian Film Festival in India. You can also see here, as a part of this festival, 10 Russian films are premiered on the Disney Plus Hotstar on 16th of October to 27th of November 2021, because this is an online Russian film festival which is celebrated in India, and it is the first time that we are celebrating online. And it is organized by one organization which is known as Roskino, the only state institution in charge of promoting Russian cinema worldwide, and also Ministry of Culture of the Russian Federation is also present. So just remember, one-liner question: who is appointed as the ambassador of the Russian Film Festival in India? It is Imtiaz Ali. Moving to next question, a report titled the Adaptation Gap Report 2021, very important for the state PSC students. The Adaptation Gap Report of 2021 was released by which organization during Conference of Parties 26? All the students know this is United Nations Conference on Climate Change, and this is hosted by Glasgow. Glasgow is in Scotland, United Kingdom, and this is also known as COP26. And the Adaptation Gap Report was released during this conference, and it is released by United Nations Economic Program. So just remember, it is UNEP because it is related to environment. And this is the 6th Adaptation Gap Report which is released by United Nations Environment Program. And you can also see here, climate risk remain even if world limits warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius, UNEP report warns. So it means if we are basically applying the restrictions according to the Paris Agreement, then even then the climate risk remain same. So this is the highlight of this report. So you can see here, the report provides an update and assesses of the global status and progress of the adaptation across 3 parameters. One is planning, second is financing, third one is implementation, which is very, very weak, because planning is there, financing is there, but implementation is not there. This portion is weak. And the report states that if the world limits warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius according to the Paris Agreement of 2015, many climate risks remain and will be irreversible. So it cannot be taken back. So this report also warned that the gap between the cost of adaptation and the current financial flow is widening. So this is also a concern. And currently the warming level is almost at 1.1 degrees Celsius, which resulted in climate related devastation in 2021 and 2020, like floods in the Europe and China, heat waves in the Pacific Northwest, wildfires in the Greece, and floods and the monsoon variabilities in India, especially cyclones in India. So the report called for urgent efforts to increase the financing and implementation of actions designed to adapt to the growing impacts of climate change and prioritize green economic growth. So we have to focus on the renewable energy resources, so that we have to limit this warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius or below that, because currently it is at 1.1 degree Celsius. So remember about United Nations Environment Program. This report is very, very important, and headquarters is in Nairobi. Nairobi is in Kenya, and executive director is Iyengar Anderson. So just remember the name. Moving to next question, India and which country issued letter of exchange to add 7 entry-exit trade points? It means they issued and they opened basically 7 entry and exit points between 2 countries, so that the relationship can be enhanced and also trade can be enhanced. And this country is Bhutan. So answer of this question is B. So India and Bhutan formalized 7 additional entry-exit points for trade through letter of exchange issued during the Commerce Secretary level meeting between the 2 countries that discussed trade and transit users. And the formalization is a part of measures to increase trade connectivity between India and Bhutan. And Bhutan, you can remember, shares almost 700 kilometer long boundary with India, because maximum boundary shared by you can say Bangladesh, like 4096 kilometer, and minimum boundary is shared by Afghanistan, almost like 80 kilometer, approximately 80 kilometer. But Bhutan shares 700 kilometer boundary with India, and it shares boundary with 4 states of India. One is you can say Assam is there, second Arunachal Pradesh is there, West Bengal is there, and Sikkim is there. So these 4 states shares boundary with Bhutan. and you can just remember these 4 states. So you can see here India and Bhutan formalize 7 entry exit points so that trade can be increased or enhanced between India and Bhutan. Next is center government launched which campaign to increase vaccination coverage. Just remember the name of the campaign. It is very simple. It means Har Ghar Dastak. So Har Ghar Dastak. So this is the campaign. Har Ghar Dastak is basically a, you can say, Hindi word, or in English you can say at every doorstep. So this is the meaning in English. So Mansukh Mandavia, who is currently the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, announced that the government of India has launched this Har Ghar Dastak, a door-to-door COVID-19 vaccination campaign to increase vaccination coverage across India. And the campaign aims to motivate people towards getting fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Even the Health Ministry is set to launch a mega vaccination campaign under which the healthcare workers will go door to door to vaccinate people eligible for second dose and who have not taken their first dose. So there is a very urgent need of second dose, and also who have not vaccinated need first dose. So this will be completed under this mega vaccination drive, which is known as Har Ghar Dastak. Next question is, recently which Indian origin Canadian sworn in as the Canada's 43rd Defence Minister? So number is not important. Just remember who become the Defence Minister of Canada. Why it is important? Because this lady is Indian origin lady. Earlier this position was with Harjeet Sajjan, but now the department is changed because new government is formed, and answer of this question is Anita Anand. D is the answer. So just remember Anita Anand, who is just 54 years old, an Indian American Canadian, has been sworn in as the 43rd Defence Minister of Canada, and she replaced Harjeet Sajjan, who has been appointed as a Minister of International Development Agency. Earlier Defence Minister was Harjeet Sajjan, but now he was appointed as International Development Agency Union Minister. And remember about Anita Anand, she is the second woman to hold this position. Following the former Canadian Prime Minister Kim Campbell. Earlier, one woman also hold this Defence Minister portfolio, which was Kim Campbell, who was the, you can say, Prime Minister of Canada, and who held this post for the 5 months in 1993. And she is also the first Hindu Canadian to become a federal cabinet minister. And Anita Anand, born in the Nova Scotia, Canada, and was first elected as the Member of Parliament in 2019. And she has previously served as the Minister of Public Services and Procurement. You can see her picture. So remember the name is Anita Anand. Which country launched world's first Earth science satellite, and what is the name of this Earth science satellite? Just remember the name is Guangmu, 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 or its name is also SDG-SAT, SAT 1. So this is also the name, and this is launched by China. So answer of this question is 1. So China sent world's first Earth science satellite, which is known as Guangmu or SDG-SAT 1, and it was launched on 5th of November into space. And this, you can say, Earth science satellite is the first satellite customized according to the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals, which was adopted in 2015 with 17 Sustainable Development Goals for peace and prosperity. So you can see here, this is China launched Earth science satellite, which is known as Guangmu. Just remember the name, this is important. Next is Ganga Utsav 2021, which is the river festival which was held from 1st of November to 3rd of November. And it is organized by, you can say, very important organization or a very important commission which is known as National Mission for Clean Ganga. And it is to mark the anniversary of announcement of river Ganga as the national river. And even Union Minister launched the Ganga Atlas, River of the Past, developed by Professor Rajiv Sinha, IIT Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. So this year marked the 5th edition of the festival, which was celebrated under the leadership of the Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, who is currently the Union Minister of Jal Shakti, and it is celebrated as a part of ongoing celebration of 70 years of independence and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And it is to highlight the significance of Jan Bhagidari in the revival of Ganga. Jan Bhagidari means people participation in the revival of Ganga. And Ganga Atlas is very important because it is prepared by one professor of IIT Kanpur, it is Rajiv Sinha, and it documents the changes in the river Ganga over the past 5 to 6 decades. It means over the 50 to 60 years in terms of channel morphology, land use, land cover, river dynamics and associated issues. And it is a part of this research project funded by the National Mission on Clean Ganga, which is registered under the Society Registration Act of 1960, and it acts as the implementation arm of the National Ganga River Basin Authority. So just remember, National Mission for Clean Ganga. National Mission for Clean Ganga comes under the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and it is a society registered on the 12th August 2011 under the Societies Registration Act of 1860, and it acts as the implementation of the National Ganga River Basin Authority. So its main aim is to clean Ganga and the tributaries. And who is the Director General of National Mission on Clean Ganga? It is Rajiv Ranjan Mishra. Just remember this. Now we are moving to next question. So it is Defense Research and Development Organization and Indian Air Force conduct successful flight test of the anti-airfield weapon. So you can see here two flight tests of indigenously developed smart anti-airfield weapon, which is also known as SAW. So you can say that the Defense Research and Development Organization, which is DRDO, and Indian Air Force have successfully carried out two flight tests of indigenously developed smart anti-airfield weapon, which is known as SAW. And it is the first time that India has conducted a bomb test using electro-optical sensors, which was also deployed indigenously. And you can remember this electro-optical configuration of the system is equipped with the imaging infrared technology and for enhancing the precision strike capability of the weapon. And the weapon was launched from Indian Air Force aircraft at Chandan ranges in the Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. It means these tests took place in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. And the SAW, this smart anti-airfield weapon, which is known as SAW, is a long-range precision guided anti-airfield weapon designed and developed by the Research Center of Hyderabad with support of the DRDO laboratories and the Indian Air Force. And this SAW is capable of carrying a warhead of 125 kg with a precision target hitting a range of 100 km. Just remember, this SAW is important. Examiner can ask the abbreviation. It is Smart Anti-Airfield Weapon. And recently there was named as Rudram. You can also remember Rudram, India's first anti-radiation air-to-surface missile that was indigenously developed by DRDO for the Indian Air Force. And this missile is integrated with Sukhoi 30 fighter aircraft. And remember about DRDO. DRDO was established in 1958. Chairman is Dr. G. Satish Reddy. Moving to our important question section, but first of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel and join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is only one question, and it is from picture. RBI appointed Bandhan Bank as the agency bank to conduct government business. So much banks are basically appointed as the agency bank, and Bandhan Bank will now be authorized as a agency bank to handle transactions related to GST, related to value addition tax, or you can say VAT, and other functions on behalf of the center and the state governments. Because in May 2021, RBI issued guidelines to authorize scheduled private sector banks as the agency bank to conduct government businesses. Before May 2021, RBI only authorized the scheduled commercial banks, which are basically under the government control, as the agency banks to conduct government business. But after May 2021, now any scheduled private sector bank can also become the agency bank. And remember about the Bandhan Bank, it was basically established in 2001, but it was working as a non-governmental organization, and it becomes bank in the 2015. It was established basically as a bank in 2015. And who is the MD and CEO? It is Chandrasekhar Ghosh, and its headquarters is in Calcutta. Calcutta is in West Bengal. Moving to next, it is our one-liner important point, and first is National Dairy Development Board signs an agreement with the Uttar Pradesh to manage Varanasi Dairy Union for 5 years. So it is a state level question, but you can remember that National Dairy Development Board, which is in Anand, signs a pact with the Uttar Pradesh government to manage Varanasi Milk Union for a period of 5 years. Why this Varanasi Dairy Union is important? Because Varanasi Milk Union or Dairy Union would be the country's first milk union to have a biogas-based tri-generation plant installed. So this initiative will motivate and innovate and involve milk producers and provide them the required economic resilience, provides essential market access, allows to use biogas which is energy efficient, and the initiative in line with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi aim to doubling the farmers' income. Just remember this line, otherwise this is not important. Next, United Nations Environment Program reports cities will be too hot to live. So, beating the heat, this is the name of the report. Beating the heat. Beating the heat, sustainable urban cooling. This is one of the report which is released by United Nations Environment Program. It indicates that cities will be the hotspots if global warming continues, and the temperature increase is due to urban heat island effect by an average of 4 degrees Celsius by 2100, and many cities would warm as much as 400 degrees Celsius if greenhouse gases emission continue at high levels at the end of the century. And high temperature affects productivity, water quality, and increase air pollution. So there is need to limit this global warming and especially the greenhouse gases. Next, World Tsunami Awareness Day is observed on 5th of November, and it is to create awareness about the tsunami and the share of the innovative approaches of the risk reduction. Next, International One Health Day is observed on the 3rd of November. Again, it is not so much important day, but you can remember that it is observed to create awareness about the need of a One Health approach to address the shared health threats at a human-animal environment interface. Next, China launches a satellite. We already covered this question. It is known as Guangmu. And Department of Telecommunication formed a technology innovation group on 6G. We are working on 5G, but now India is working on 6G. So, Department of Telecommunication under the Ministry of Communication has formed a technology innovation group on the 6th generation technology to take lead in the development of the 6G technology globally. And remember K. Rajaraman, Chairman of Digital Communication Commission and Secretary, has been named as the chairperson of this initiative, and total 22 member group is there. So, who will lead this group? It is K. Rajaraman. And the Ministry of Communication comes under the Ashwini Vaishnav, who is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Odisha. Moving to question of the day, and the last 4th and 5th November question was, which of the following countries is also known as the Rainbow Nation? So it is very important, and the students who gave the answer are very much right. Answer of this question is South Africa. So South Africa is called the Rainbow Nation. This is because of the multicultural diversity after different groups came here in the previous centuries, and the country more recent history is now you can say like during the Nelson Mandela, during the house arrest of Nelson Mandela is better known, and now people can live anywhere if they have the right opportunities such as the good education. And this Rainbow Nation is a term coined by Archbishop Desmond Tutu. So you have to just remember the name Desmond Tutu to describe post South Africa or post Nelson Mandela South Africa, and after South Africa first fully democratic election in 1994. So remember, this Rainbow Nation was first described by Desmond Tutu, who was Archbishop, very famous Archbishop, and this was the during the first fully democratic election in 1994. Remember this. Moving to the question of the day, what is the question? Which of the following countries completely surrounded by South Africa? So very important question. If you see South Africa, and even we discussed this so many times, this country we discussed so many times, so you have to answer me only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer. Please like this video, please share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel and join a Telegram group and press this bell button for the official notifications. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. Don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.